Well, there's a cry for more humanitarian aid at the Medyka border crossing into Poland. Ukrainians continue crossing the border in their thousands, and most have fled the war with only a suitcase and the clothes on their backs. With music, their only solace. eNCA's Jody Jacobs, of course, reports from the Polish city.
It's the one sound that echoes through this corridor between the Ukraine-Poland border. And then, this scene, time and time again. Relief. Thousands have crossed this border since the war began some 2 weeks ago. When Ukrainians cross this border here in Poland, they feel a sense of relief as humanitarian aid awaits them. But on the other side, we are told the situation is dire. There's no humanitarian aid or volunteers to help them with even a hot meal in these very cold conditions. David Fox-Pitt is here from Scotland. He and his team have been preparing and feeding thousands of Ukrainians with hot soup and pizza.
The need is over there more than here.
This is David's fourth trip across the border. He feeds those stranded on the other side.
Over the border where we've just been, there are thousands of people queuing to come over because of what's happening in Ukraine, but there's nothing over there, none of these food tents. So what we're trying to do now is organize a system where we can take some of these lovely soup urns over. The wonderful community next door, Humanity First, has said we can use one of their rings. And then Harry's going to put that together, and and it's everything from fruit, teas and coffees, but something nutritious for, because they're just standing for hours and hours and hours, you know. You thought they'd put more people on to get them through quicker, but you know, they don't.
There are volunteers from across the world here, all working together to help the Ukrainian refugees.
We see a spiritual need because people need hope, and we believe Jesus brings hope. So we have teams going into the hospitals, the refugee centers, helping the traumatized children with their moms, and just offer, you know, counseling and pray and just be really for them. So we just, there's Americans that flew in, and Germans and so many other nations, because all of us believe in Jesus, and we have experienced that there's a difference. And we just want to help, you know, out of that commandment that He has given us.
And as the sun sets at this border crossing and the temperature drops, David Martello's melodic sounds provide solace to those in need. Jody Jacobs, Medyka, Poland.